This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Afraid to say it because if he's wrong, which, dude, we're all going to be wrong thousands of times over and over. It's a 50-50 on everything you're saying. So you're going to be right sometimes, you're going to be wrong sometimes. And I've been the one that has told you that now's the time, okay? Now is the best time. Here is the time of joy and life. Anyway, so as I sing GE here, now is the time that you're going to see it's either the Dolphins, the Jets, or the Bills take over this division. I truly believe it's going to be our Dolphins. I truly believe the Patriots are going to take a step back. But what's the lazy thing that people say all the time? No, come on, dude. You know Belichick, bro. He's the genius. You saw what he did with Matt Cassel. Remember that? And I always tell people, dude, that was a really good team. That's why they won 11-5. Brady goes down. The team had Super Bowl expectations. Brady gets injured, and then they're like, oh, crap, we got to raise our game. And for 1 year, that team took it to another level. And because they knew that they didn't have the GOAT at quarterback. So everybody had to do their part. Even that team, do you think they were going to be able to maintain that year in and year out with Matt Cassel? Of course not. But they go 11-5, and then the misconception out there is, oh, he can overcome anything. Let me tell you something. Derek Anderson had a good year for the Browns. Doesn't mean he was good. Okay? Now, let me walk you through that. Because, see, again, we kind of like to do our homework here. And I wanted to go over this because I just think it's a whole bunch of load of crap with Belichick. I told people this, and I've told you this on this show. You don't hear it anywhere else because people don't really think about this stuff. Didn't I tell you that I watched Chuck Noll lose his fastball? Didn't you when you're old enough? If you're old enough, did you not watch Tom Landry lose his fastball? Did you not watch Don Shula lose his fastball? Right? The cap took over. It was a different challenge for Shula, all of that. And he went all in with all those first-rounders and Eric Green and all that, and he was in cap hell right away. Jimmy had to fix the cap issues when he got here because it was a new monster it was a change in the times. You know what I mean? It's kind of like what we're doing here, right? Radio's been traditional. Well, terrestrial radio's dying. Where are we going to? On demand. You go home, it's Prime, it's YouTube, it's Hulu, it's iTunes, it's Pandora, it's Spotify, everything's on demand. All your TV shows pretty much are on demand. Except for news and sports or maybe the things you watch live. Everything else is pre-recorded. Your movies on demand. Your radio shows now are becoming on demand. All of it. You know what I mean? And so time was changing. Shula was losing his fastball. I believe Belichick's going to start losing his fastball now. I really do. Do you know who Matt Cassel played with? Randy Moss and Wes Welker. Jabbar Gaffney was the third guy. He had Ben Watson at tight end, had Ben Jarvis Green Ellis, Kevin Falk, who was an excellent receiver, and Sammy Morris, who was a nice little two-way running back, backup, special teamer. We all know Sammy from his days here. He had Matt Light on that line, Logan Mankins, a young Logan Mankins, Dan Coppin, Nick Kazor. They had a really good offensive line. On defense, they had Wilfork, Seymour, Vrabel, Mayo, Bruschi, Brandon Merriweather. I could argue better defense than they have now. Certainly a way better offense. Let me try that again. A way better offense. Okay? Not even close. Is the current team like this? That they're going to be able to carry, whoever it is at quarterback? So all of a sudden, Belichick's going to make up for Brady and going to have this kind of team, and he's going to dominate this division. You mean the division that he couldn't actually beat the Dolphins in Week 17 to get the bye week? You mean that Bill Belichick? That Belichick that had the GOAT And the same team, now he lost guys from that team, which they're not as good as they were. This coming year, they cannot be as good as they were this past year because they lost a GOAT and they lost several defensive players too. Yeah, but it's lazy. Oh, no. And I know it's also crazy for me, right? You could say it's lazy for others to say, oh, yeah, they'll overcome. You remember Matt Cassel? That's the lazy one. Oh, Matt Cassel? And I get it. For me, you're looking at me going, oh, dude, that's the GOAT of coaches. I get it. I get it. Everybody's a GOAT at one point or another in this league, right? Chuck Noll was a GOAT, and so was Don Shula. And they lost their fastball. So it is possible that it can happen. I get it. We've been burned in the past. Not me, because I haven't been one of the guys in the last few years that has said, oh, no, I think this is the year the Patriots lose it. I've never said that till now. Now's when they lose it, because now he doesn't have Brady to make up for all the screw-ups in the draft. He doesn't have the guy that you can play all the Oompa Loompas at wide receiver and you still get away with it with that guy. And that's why when I keep hearing, and I read this article, yesterday about Tom Brady and new quarterback and that Matt Cassel, and Cassel's a good example via the Boston Herald. We geared everything towards what would be best for him, just like we will always gear everything towards what's best for Tom to help our offense there. So I don't really see that changing. Well, I do, baby, because Tom's gone and Randy Moss and Wes Welker are not there. And Julian Edelman is already, pretty much over the hill now. And Julian Edelman will not be nearly as good without the GOAT. Now, Belichick, I'm talking about Brady. Okay? I get it, dude. It's blasphemous for anybody to say that Belichick's going to not perform at the same level, that he's not going to be as good. And how dare you, Orlando? Haven't you seen the 6 titles and all that? Yeah, I saw them. They're all with Brady. I saw them. And I also saw Brady lose to the Dolphins in Week 17 when he needed it and Tom Brady needed it. And guess what? Miami kicked their ass and embarrassed them and made them play in the wild card week. And guess what? Out. Loved it. Loved every minute of it. So all of a sudden now you can't beat the Dolphins, who, by the way, were a bad team last year. And what do you think they're going to be this year? Because I know they're going to be better this year. They're already better by free agency. That's all I need. Right now, they won 5 games with this team, and it's not like they lost a whole bunch of free agents like everybody else. No, all their players are all young, dude. Dolphins will win 6-7 games easily now with this talent. And now you add the draft coming up. Oh, baby. Rude awakening is coming for the Patriots. Now, listen, it's about time. They had their go-around. But this lazy ass, oh, no, they did it with Matt Cassel. Get the hell out of here. The sun shines on every dog's ass every once in a while. The Dolphins went 10-6 under Adam Gase. Sun shining on his ass. Tony Sperano won 11 games one year. Whipped out the wild card. Sun shined on his ass. Doesn't mean you're good. So this whole thing, Matt Cassel. Look at the example of Matt Cassel. Oh, get the hell out of here, Matt Cassel. It's a new day, man. It's a new day. Things are changing. And the Patriots are going to be part of that change. And it's going to be a change for the worst for them. Better for us, worse for them. You'll see. Hey, save the audio, save the video, make fun of me 2 years from now, 3 years from now, next year, whatever you want to do. I'm good with it. I've been wrong in the past. I'll be wrong again. But I really believe that it's finally coming now. And the changes are going to make a going to be a lot of fun here. NorCal says Belichick had Brady, but he didn't want to have Brady by then. Belichick wanted to move on a couple of years ago. I think Patriots still the team to beat in the AFC East till they're dead. They're in it. I get that, but they'll be dead this year. Donald Branyan says, that's crazy. Dean says, I'm telling you the Patriots are done. No one protects the ball better than Brady. Now they will find out what it is to have 2+ turnovers a game. That's you could be right. Let's see. 72 Finn's logo says, Pats are going to be overrated. Dolphins team to beat in the next several years. Floor is a young Don Shula, good young coach. Gotta love what we saw from him. That's for damn sure. Dandy Photography says, it's time. Donald says, Ryan Fitzpatrick can give us 20 points a game. Yeah, as long as he doesn't turn over. That's the key. And that's his problem. Tyron Sanders says, that loss against us last year, Big O, was the beginning of the downfall. We are about to take over this division. Book it. Fins for life. I'm with you all the way, bro. That was a win that they needed so badly. And for them not to be able to beat the Dolphins. And Flores looked like he knew what the master was doing and what the master was going to do with the GOAT. And if he can beat the master and the GOAT, and let me add one caveat. The Dolphins weren't even at a full go last year. They had guys injured, like their best corner. Okay?
Our whole secondary were street free agents and practice squad grabs.
I'm just saying. Now it's X and Byron Jones. Yeah. I want to see these guys pass against the Dolphins. I laugh at this lazy-ass take. Oh, the Patriots. Kiss my ass already. Enough already. They're done. You'll see. You will see. What else do we have here on the text line? Wes Welker wasn't much until he went to the Pats. Well, yeah, exactly.